Okay, I'm back for some more craziness. So we're using our Tsunami bar with some plates on there, and we're doing it with bench press today. So I'll be doing that and trying not to die while the bar is whipping around and killing me. And then I'll be coming over here. This is the beauty of when you're the owner, you can take 2 racks. And I'll be doing some banded benching. So I've been doing benches lately with the bands to work on stabilization and bracing strength through my connective tissues. So my shoulders, elbows, wrists, and everything. As I've gotten heavier on my bench press, so my max right now is 430, and I find that it's just feeling heavier and heavier in my joints, not my muscles. So I'm going to work with these bands and do reps with them. And then now with this awesome Tsunami bar, I'll be beating the living crap out of my joints and connective tissues, and hopefully they'll respond by getting stronger. So I'll show you guys some sets and we'll see how this turns out. Okay, so now we'll bring it over and we'll film the regular bench. So we'll see how craziness this turns out. Okay, that feels really weird. So it actually feels like the bar is actually still like wobbling in my hands. Obviously it's not. So we'll keep working up and we'll see what I can get up to with decent form. Ooh, it's getting more and more painful. Okay, so I survived. It was a little bit crazy, but I actually liked it. And it was really freaking hard on the shoulders. So that's going to be really good for helping build them up. So you can see in the videos I did some supersets with the bar, the Tsunami bar, the one that bends and does that craziness. And then I actually stripped off the bands because I wanted to see just how regular plate weight felt. So I went to a 365, which is heavy, but shouldn't be too heavy for me. So it was just interesting to see it, and hopefully I'll be able to come back. And I know that the time spent with this bar and then doing either singles or high rep work with the bar, the idea is to actually build up the tendons and the connective tissues to where I'm not going to necessarily see that right away. So my intention today wasn't to do the Tsunami bar and then work up to like hit some brand new single. It's going to take you know, some weeks to build that up, and then it'll take a workout or two to go back to refining bar weight to kind of get used to that pathway. So using that Tsunami bar is a different pathway. Using these green bands right there, a different pathway. So when I want to come back for like a 1 rep max, I'll have to give myself a couple workouts to get that rhythm down and get back used to that type of weight. But it worked well, so I think I'm going to do the same thing with squats, give it a couple weeks, see how everything adjusts, and see if my body can hold up to it. Maybe I'll have to split it off and do it as its own day, explosive day, rather than always doing heavy stuff with it. And at the end of the workout there, you can see I did some sets of 10s with just some bands to get some volume work in. So now I'll do biceps, triceps, back, and do the rest of it. So pretty fun. Happy with it. So we'll keep it in and see how it goes. Okay, so a little behind the scenes humor. I actually just watched back that video of me talking and realized that I didn't explain to anybody that I actually lost a tooth. Let's show you. Can you see that? Yeah, there we go. So one of my veneers fell off recently, so if it looks like I have chiclets in my mouth, we'll get that fixed up soon. But it did make me laugh, so hopefully you guys were actually hearing the words I was saying rather than staring at this missing tooth. Either way, I don't know, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Either you learned something or you laughed at me. Either way.